Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So now we're going to go ahead and unbox the Apple Mac Mini and the M1 chip. And then we'll get a quick discussion. Let's get it. Now I decided to purchase this because remember last year or earlier, no, was it last year? Earlier this year, at the beginning of this year, I sold my Intel version of the Mac Mini because Apple released another version of it with double the storage and they just kind of screwed us over a little bit. So I sold mine and I got a pretty good chunk. I got about 70% of mine back in profit from that sale. And yeah, I took a hit. But I did get some money back from that, and I'm glad that I did because now the values of the Intel Mac Minis are just ridiculously low. You will not, if you're trying to sell and move to the M1 chip, you will take a huge hit. I think I made 70-75% is what I got back. Probably 8. I don't know. I made a lot of money off of mine. So, and Apple at that time, Apple was only offering me $500 for mine, and I had the 256 gig. The one that cost me it cost like $1,100 at the time, and you know that's the way the game goes. If you jump out there first, you normally can take a big hit. So, but the difference with this year is these don't cost this much, and they outperform in nearly every way. Now, there are some things where people are saying they're having compatibility issues, and with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Well, I wanted to go ahead and use mine first for a little bit just to be sure that I didn't have any of those issues. And I don't have any issues with Wi-Fi or Bluetooth at the moment. Some people were purchasing theirs and they were reporting back really fast that they were having. And I'm using the Magic Keyboard or Magic Trackpad, the first generation version, because it's just to have the white one. And I'm using my Logitech keyboard setup. I'm not even using my Apple keyboard. It's because my other Macs, the Mac 5K iMac, I didn't sell. I gave it to the younger ones. They got the 5K iMac, they got the laptops, they got all of that. And I moved to the Mac Mini at the time. So I kept the trackpad because I love the trackpad, but gave them the keyboard, everything. So I was gonna get another Magic Keyboard because someone said, I watched a video and the gentleman said that you can't even sign in. And I knew this was wrong. He was saying he couldn't even sign in without having Apple products like an Apple keyboard. And I thought that's just definitely user error. You definitely can sign in. I just plugged in my third-party keyboard. I have the mouse combo. That's how I actually got it set up. I did a video on this a while back. So if you're wondering, you might want to check those out. Affordable keyboard. Fantastic comfort and feel for typing. This is why I started using this. And I have a lot of keyboards. I have this metal one that I have purchased, and this is Sataki, and I might switch back to using this one, but it's Bluetooth, and so that's why I didn't. And I thought, man, I better not use that. I'm gonna have problems. But actually, I will try this. This cost me a lot of money. It was like $80. So, and this feels great. So maybe I'll go ahead and fire this up and connect this and see if I have connectivity issues. But for now, I'm not having any connectivity issues, and I'm starting with problems because the people love this Mac Mini, but they're saying that the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth are giving them problems. But that's it. That's the main problem that I've seen people saying that they reported back on YouTube, and I don't have that problem. So as far as performance goes, obviously it's going to outperform my other Mac Mini, and it's outperforming every computer I have. But I still had my dock because I kept my dock because I knew that I would get another Mac Mini, and it bolts up fine. It switches up, links up, plugs in Type-C, everything works. Now I have ports on the front of the Mac Mini, which is what I needed. I needed ports on the front of the Mac Mini. So with all that said, I feel like this is probably one of the best purchases. And I got the 8 gig, 256 gig model as well. We discussed that. But I feel like this is the best purchase that I could have done for myself as far as doing YouTube. This is the most bang for buck. Just like the Mac Minis were the best value for consumers, this is even more for content creators now. If Apple should have been promoting this base model for content creators, because it definitely, like Sony did with this, like Sony did with this, the ZV-1. Apple could have promoted this Mac Mini base model, 8 gig, 256 gig for creators. Because even though I've been doing YouTube for a long time, I'm not really an advanced editor. I switched back from using Final Cut Pro when I'm on a Mac to iMovie because iMovie was just enough. People kind of talk down on iMovie sometimes, but iMovie is way more than enough for content creators. It really is. And depending on what level you're at, like I said, an advanced content creator can definitely use iMovie. And I'm kind of like middle ground. I can do some things, but I stopped using Final Cut Pro because I felt like I spent too much money on this and I need to get out of this while I can because I just don't think it's where I'm at yet. So, but the Mac Mini handles everything I do. It starts up really fast. It is just good. Now I can shut it down if I want to. I normally just let these computers go to sleep. But anyway, added my dock. Now I have more ports. And then also this thing never heats up. It just doesn't heat up at all. Now the cooling system in here is what a lot of people said they got that one with the Mac Mini for. But I just have no concerns about this machine getting hot. It is just there. It's so nice to have my setup back again. And it clears off my desk because I had one of my laptops back here kind of tilted up on a stand, and I had the laptop stand. This, I just have it sitting on top of my speaker, one of my speakers. I got these two big giant speakers in this desk setup, and I just have it sitting on top of there, and it's totally doable. It's in a good place. The other Mac Mini that I had used to get really hot really fast, the Intel version. So just want to do a quick unboxing, discuss a few things on the Mac Mini. I don't know that I'll do a whole bunch of videos on the Mac Mini because I got this for productivity. I got this to work on my YouTube channels, but I did want to share it because it is a new product, and it's, while I'm saying this is an affordable item, it is expensive to some people. Some of you guys are paying $6.99. Obviously, I don't pay $6.99, but the point is, it's still expensive. And when I left the Apple store last night, I was thinking, man, I think I saw a couple of people, I can see through the bags when they was bringing my Mac Mini out. I thought, man, they ordered a Mac Mini too. It's going to take off. This base model is going to sell very well. And if you're wondering why I didn't go with the 16 gig version, I just didn't want to wait. And also I felt like where I'm at, I just watched someone do some 4K editing and stuff like that and 6K editing. And I thought, yeah, I'm well within my realm of reach. The only Mac I upgraded was my 5K iMac to 40 gigs. But the other Mac Mini, I left it at 8. It handled things well. No problems. The MacBooks, they were all 8, I believe. I had one that was 16, but I really couldn't tell the difference. So this is going to be a good look for me, and I appreciate you guys looking on this quick discussion, unboxing of the Mac Mini M1 chip. Chrome is available, so I'm really good because I have everything synced to Chrome. So there it is, Mac Mini M1 chip. This thing is nice, it's fast, and it's going to do well for me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.